Okay, so this is the way I see it. This whole sort of Real Madrid fiasco. So first of all, what they did was they went to the market when Ancelotti decided to leave them, to retire from club football. They went to the market, and what they did was they found the most technical, the most system-driven, the most positional manager they could possibly find. You know, he's up there with Pep Guardiola in terms of obsession to sticking to your position and working as a team and all this, jazz. Okay, so what actually happened? He got to Madrid, and it turns out that those little prima donna there, they didn't actually want to listen to him. They didn't want to work hard. They didn't believe in him. Okay, so there you go. The players are more important, apparently. I mean, look at it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Xabi Alonso, he's won everything. He's won absolutely everything. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that a young manager like Alonso can lose the trust of players in such a short period of time. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They won 13 out of the first 14 games in La Liga this year. And suddenly Vinny's not happy because he gets substituted in a Clásico, and Mbappe thinks that he knows better tactics and whatever. What a load of old crock. What a load of rubbish. This is the table here from the Bundesliga. The year that Leverkusen were undefeated, 0 losses, and they won the polka dot or whatever they call it there. They won the cup. They got to the Europa League final. They lost, okay, but they got to the final. They went like 50 games without losing. Why? Because they had superstars. They had Xhaka in their team. It was the system. It was the positional play. It was the pressing. It was everything. It was everything. So you go out there and you find the most obsessive manager possible, and then suddenly you're surprised. You're surprised when the players don't want to work hard and don't want to listen to him. I mean, this is Florentino Perez. I don't understand it. I mean, the guy, he's had a lot of success. He's the most successful president of Real Madrid. But, oh my God, he burns through managers. He burns through managers like they're going out of fashion. So what's he going to do now? What can he do now? Well, it's halfway through the season, and the only thing they've got left to play for is the Champions League. And they've been there before. So maybe they'll pull the rabbit out of the hat. Maybe they'll win that, but there are better teams. There are far better teams in the competition than Real Madrid. Let's think about it. Man City, Arsenal, PSG, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. It could be Bayern Munich's year. Atletico Madrid. They're not even in the top 5 this year. So I would choose 5 other teams to win the Champions League over Real Madrid. Okay, maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll prove everyone wrong. Okay. Yeah, maybe they will, but I doubt it. It's improbable. It's not impossible, it's improbable. So here's what I think that Mr. Perez is going to do. He's there, isn't it? Get rid of him. Get rid of Vinny. He's a top player. There are not many players like Vinny in the world. Put it that way. There are not many of them. And I think that's the reason why they're planning to spend 135 million for him. 135 million. 135 million for Vinny. Okay. If I were Florentino, I would say, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Where do I sign? Yeah, do it. Because can you actually have Mbappe and Vinny in the team together? So far, they've proven that it's all about the personalities and the egos and whether they do or don't want to work hard. So yeah, I'm laying it on pretty thick. And I'm putting it out there that the players are a bunch of lazy, statistical maniacs. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's different inside. But from the outside looking in, it looks like they've thrown Alonso under the bus. They don't care about him. They don't care about the club. They're prepared to waste a year. Last year, they didn't win anything. No, they might have won the Super Cup, actually. I might be telling porcupines there. They might have won something. But they didn't win La Liga. Barcelona dominated. And they didn't win the Champions League. So, yeah, maybe the players are just happy, turning up, doing a bit of training, and getting paid at the end of the month, and not actually winning their thing. Because it comes down to that. It comes down to the fact that they're now playing for one cup, and they're not even close to being the best team in that cup. They are the kings of Europe, and they might just prove everyone wrong. But at the moment, it's difficult. It's difficult to see that happening. So what would I do? Yeah, if the way I see it is, if I were Florentino, I'd take the money. He did that before with Ronaldo, and move on. You move on, because I don't know what kind of manager would like to come in and manage that bunch of players. Who's going to come in? Klopp? He's not going to come in and do that. You know, there could be, after the World Cup, there could be quite a few managers lining up. But really, do they want to manage that group of players? So yeah, next move. The next move is over to Florentino. See what he does. I mean, he's the most successful president in Real Madrid, in Spain, probably in the world. Yeah, I think we should trust him at the moment. It's not good, but let's trust him. Let's see what he's going to do. The way I see it, we're going to have lots of changes this summer at the end of the season. It's the World Cup. You know, maybe Vinny has a really good World Cup with Brazil, and maybe there are quite a few offers for him. You know, so you never know. I mean, Real Madrid have a habit of taking the superstar from the World Cup and buying. You know, they did with James, didn't they? James Rodriguez, amazing World Cup for Colombia, and they bought him. You know, they bought him on the basis of what, a couple of two amazing goals that he scored. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but we have to keep on trusting in Florentino. He knows the world of football. He knows what he's doing. He's probably thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead of everyone else. And let's just stay patient, and let's just hope that something happens this year and that they can win the Champions League.